Welcome back to Good Morning Quad Cities. We are in the kitchen today for a very special reason, and it is the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. And starting tomorrow, all around the UK and the Commonwealth, they're going to be doing all these different parties. And so I was like, well, we should do something here because why not?
Yes.
So
Amen.
One of the things I wanted to do was let's do like an authentic tea party.
Okay.
And so I said, let's do it. So I did some research. I looked at different restaurants in London and what they have on like their menu for like an actual tea party. So one of the things that you need is, generally speaking, an Earl Grey tea or an English tea. You can serve a couple different kinds. They say serving those are like common, and then some will throw in a wrench and say, hey, here's some like a fruity tea or something like that.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're serving the high-V version of Earl Grey, but we are.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
So you can open up your dealio there. So,
Love the smell.
yeah, it does smell wonderful, doesn't it? So this was actually
London
left over from a cocktail I had made on Cocktail of the Week not that long ago.
yes.
So yeah. Anyway, so I just used the clean coffee pots that, if you watched us for Good Morning Quad Cities over the weekend, you know it was quite the scandal. But if you don't know, then go on my Facebook. So I just threw in some water on here.
Ooh.
And
that's clean?
This is clean. Hey, like I said.
Straight from the Mississippi.
It made the mud in Mississippi. So you're going to sit here and, oh goodness.
Steep the tea.
Yeah, so we're just going to let that sit for 3 to 5 minutes or until the 6 o'clock hour when we can actually do something with it.
We'll all have brown teeth by the end of the
day. Hey, perfect. If the coffee hasn't done it, then nothing will.
Okay, so we're moving this.
So yeah, so that way we can move on to probably the more wonderful piece of this tea party is the scones. So what I've read is that you can't have a tea party without scones.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to have you do is I have a quart of strawberries over here. I strained them and washed them off. I'm going to have you just take a strawberry. I'll move it up here so that they can see. I'm going to cut that and then
quarter it?
Yeah, we're just going to cut like in little cubes almost.
Gotcha.
Because they'll go into here. Boom. So you'll just keep doing that, and you can throw them in the bowl that's beneath that. Okay. And for you, I've already measured out all the dry ingredients, and we'll have this recipe on our website. We just don't have all the time in the world to do all this. So I have all the dry ingredients. We got flour, we've got baking powder, we've got, what else we got going in here? Salt. So, no, not that. That is powdered sugar. So we're going to keep this for now. This is all your dry ingredients. So then I'll take the 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to have you cube that. Cube it. So wonderful. Now
what are you going to do?
I'm just going to stand and supervise. No. So once we're done with that, we're going to take the strawberries, and I'm going to dump out the excess water. And we are going to just pop those in here.
Wait, can I put this in the dry ingredients?
No, that's fine. What's that? Yes, you're gonna cube it a little bit. So cut them in quarters yet.
Oh.
Yeah, so that'll be good.
So really.
So one of the things that I bought once upon a time, because I didn't trust myself to be able to shape scones myself. So you can buy like little pans like this, a little scone pan.
Oh,
so I went ahead and did that. Yeah. So.
Do we need all of these?
Yeah, you're going to do the whole thing.
Woefully slow?
I know, I should have had some of them prepared, but it is what it is. So while we're doing that, so one of the things, I wanted to bring this across the pond closer to home, and I went to Mississippi River Distillery, and they have this raspberry liqueur. It's very good, so this is going to be for the icing. So we're going to put in, 3 tablespoons.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Doesn't it smell wonderful?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that does.
Yeah, and then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons.
Can I put some in my tea?
Yeah, I don't care. I won't say anything. Who's going to stop you?
It's a good idea. Breakfast.
So we're going to do that. You're going to mix this. So then what you're going to do is we're going to take 2 butter knives, and I'm going to take this bowl for you just for a second because they're telling me to wrap. So, and you would just kind of cut this so that the butter kind of mixes in with that. Or if you're like me, you've washed your hands and you can work quickly, you'll mix all the butter in, but you'll kind of break it up as you're doing that.
Got it.
So that way we have kind of like little, it'll make it kind of look like chunky dry ingredients.
So this is magically going to become scones.
Yeah.
On 6 o'clock hour?
Yeah, during the 6 o'clock hour. Perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the rest of this stuff together. We're gonna mix in a tablespoon of strawberries, and then we're gonna put the strawberries in here and 2/3 cup of milk. Mix that together, knead it out on a dry countertop with flour on there. You're gonna either put it in your scone pan or you'll roll it out into like a pizza. You'll cut it like a pizza into 8, pop it in the oven at 400 for 20 to 30 minutes whenever it's golden brown, then you're good to go.
I'm excited to try this.
So yeah, we'll try it coming up at 6. So for right now, I believe we're gonna take a short break.